Now, I've been told that the neighbor next door was killed. Where was he killed at?
This is a story about people in a neighborhood, Dura, at the center of Baghdad's sectarian bloodletting. The people who are willing to talk to US soldiers about who's doing the killing. We'd like to introduce you to these people, put a name and a face to their pain and their fear, but to identify those who speak of the horrors they face could be to sentence them to the same fate as their loved ones.
They asked for $2,000, but they killed him.
And they take his car.
Later, this family added that their Shiite neighbor and friend had been tortured first, his eyes gouged out.
Do we know who did it?
No, we don't know. These days, you don't know. People get killed left and right.
Next door, a man angry at the killing gave names, telling us later the reason. 15 of his friends and family have been killed in recent months. We're on patrol with soldiers from a striker unit, the 520th, looking for weapons and insurgents, but also the crucial information that could lead to the murderers on these streets.
What's up? Where they at?
The military calls it HUMINT, human intelligence. Many who ask the questions call it courage when someone answers those questions.
Is it hard to get people to talk?
Yes, it is. They're scared, and there's a lot of intimidation by the local sectarian groups, and they've been very effective in scaring the local nationals into not talking.
First Sergeant Bill Montgomery, on his second tour in Iraq, has been on dozens of clearing operations like this, but we watch as he spends time, a lot of it, in each house questioning. Sometimes he hits pay dirt.
Gentlemen, we've got a lot of reports of a lot of murders in this area. Who's responsible for the murders in this area?
A man we won't identify has an idea and names someone he says is a local leader of the Mehdi army in the area. He follows the lead, asks more questions. Then this, the accused man's house is raided. He's not here, and only one legal weapon is found. The man is put on a watch list. Families in Dora told us they rarely leave the house these days. It's simply too dangerous. No one said they send their children to school anymore. Be seen in the wrong place by the wrong person, and you could so easily end up one of the many bodies found tortured and murdered in the streets of Baghdad. At this house, a stark illustration of the sectarian threat here. We arrived to find this Sunni family packing. It's 11:15 a.m. and the previous night they'd been told by Shiite militiamen to leave by noon or they'd be killed and their house burned. A dilemma for the soldiers. They want to stay the night, protect the family and, they hope, greet the insurgents. But the terrified family wants to leave. They insist. And so the soldiers came back to escort them out of Dura. Another family forced from their home by Baghdad's sectarian war. Michael Holmes, CNN, Dura, Baghdad.